I want to know, what does it mean to make America great again? I just want to know. I don't know if you guys have heard me talk about my feelings about Trump. I think he's an absolute political idiot. I don't know why people are following him. Maybe because I also believe there's a lot of stupid people out there, stupid people who love living in ignorance and fear and words with a world without facts meaning anything and statistics meaning anything and words meaning anything because people just take things at face value. So I think that's who's really following him, and I'm really hoping that, even though I'm not a Republican, I'm hoping that some Republicans, that not all Republicans are following this, but regardless, I want to get to the nitty gritty of what does it mean to make America great again? Because again, the word again means that it once was great, and then something that you want to repeat. So that would insinuate that America is currently not great, which okay, I can agree with you on some points, but I would like to know, what is the point of reference, because this would have to mean that, especially for Trump and his "Let's Make America Great Again," what time period, or when was America great that you wanted to bring us back to? I mean, obviously, he's not talking about the last 8 years that President Obama has been president, because we all know. I mean, he was trying to pull some bullshit and say that he wasn't even eligible to be president because he wasn't American. And it's like, oh my gosh, like, stop with this birther nonsense. But so obviously he's not talking about that. So let's take that all the way back to 2008. So obviously he thinks that we haven't been great. We haven't been great since 2008. Okay. So is he talking about the 8 years that we spent with George W. Bush? Um, hmm. I wonder if he's saying that because the way that he talks about Jeb Bush, who's, he's not the same person as his brother George, but I don't remember George W. Bush being liked that much. I mean, let's see what happened. We had a huge terrorist attack that happened on American soil. We went to war. We had a recession. The housing market burst. People end up losing their homes, losing their jobs, losing their pensions. Wall Street went out of their mind, balling out control, and then we had to bail them out, even though they never bailed out any of the people that lost their money and their nest eggs because of this ridiculousness that they just allowed Wall Street to do, and the banks. So I hope he's not talking about those years that happened. And so maybe he's talking about Clinton, but I know he's not talking about Clinton because he doesn't really like Hillary. And although Hillary's not Bill, she was in the White House because she was the first lady. And as a Republican, he has to automatically say everything a Democrat has done is crappy. So I know he's not talking about those 8 years that Bill Clinton was in the office. So is he going back to George H.W. Bush? And if you're going back on that same thought process, we were at war again. The economy it wasn't awesome for everybody. But I don't know if maybe he's talking about that. But then again, the way he talks about this man's son, I would think that he has a vendetta against the Bush family in general and most Republicans, because he doesn't seem to be on the same page with just conservatism and Republican ideals, because most of the Republicans that are going against him for the nomination have all said that this is not the Republican Party and this is definitely not conservatism. All of this ridiculousness and hate speech and fear-mongering and xenophobia and anti-immigrant sentiments that Trump has been spouting. So is he saying that we should go back to Reagan years, like Reaganomics? Like when we started the war on drugs and they thought a trickle-down theory was going to work, but that didn't really work because only the rich got richer and the poor got poorer. I mean, spending a lot of money and allowing the rich to just do whatever they want didn't really do much for us. So where exactly is he going with America being great? I mean, are we going even further back? I don't quite know where he's going with this. I mean, I want really someone to explain to me um, what time period he's talking about. What was so great about America at some point in time that you think that we should go back to? Like, who do you think did such a great job that you want to bring that back with your presidency? Because I feel like he just says words, but he doesn't back anything up. You saw how I just took you back with actual history and names and events, right? He hasn't even given us that. And I just don't understand how there's so many American people that can sit there and listen to him just spout out words which mean things and not ask him for an explanation. Because I see the bumper stickers, make America great again. Where are we going to? Is he trying to go back to segregation? I mean, is he trying to go back to like pre-civil rights? Because he doesn't seem to respect the rights of most people. And we're talking about, shutting out Muslims who, there are plenty of people who are American voting citizens that pay their taxes and are good, hardworking people that happen to practice the Muslim faith. So you're talking about separating Americans from Americans based off of religion and possibly looks? That sounds like segregation to me. It sounds like segregation. So I don't know. I really hate nonsense like this. I mean, I'm being pretty calm, but every time I hear this man talk, it makes my blood pressure go up because I respect intelligence. I mean, gosh, I went through school forever. I only graduated like last year. I was in school from 1988. Okay, more like maybe not even 1988, because I was in preschool too. So I was in school from probably a good 1986 until 86, 87 until 2015 straight. So you can tell that I respect intelligence and education, and I would just hope that people who are out there thinking about who they want to run the country for the next 4 years would actually listen to the words that come out of these people's mouth and stop just just clinging on to key words and saying, yes, I like slogans. Stop clinging on to slogans. Slogans don't get things done. I mean, if you're saying you want to make America great, tell me how you're going to do that. And don't tell me in terms of I'm going to segregate people and ostracize American-born people and take away citizenship from people that were granted American citizenship through the Constitution, because being born here gives you the right of citizenship. But he seems to think that you shouldn't do that, which is funny as someone who is married to people who were not American citizens, which means that if you're trying to take away birthright citizenship because of one parent's citizenship, then all of his kids, except for one, would all lose their citizenship. So this dummy doesn't even know that he's talking about taking away his own children's citizenships. You're an idiot. Hello. Anyway, let me know what you got to get off your chest. I had to get this off. Like this morning I woke up, I saw his stupid freaking commercial for Make America Great Again. My blood went up and I was like, I can't go in my classroom with my blood pressure going up and hate on my heart. I can't go on the rest of the week like this. So American people, please think. Let me know what you think. I'll see you guys later. Bye. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe though. I really want to talk about this. So let us know what you think. All right. Bye guys.